Headed to the thrift stores. We're at our first one.
So we came back up to the Villages and we are off of Highway 44. So we're going to show you a couple things to do around the Villages today, and there's plenty of different thrift shops and stuff like that. So we are going to go into these, and we might go over to some of the other shopping today, but we'll show you what there is to do around the Villages.
We stopped at the first thrift store, got a couple of books. You got 2 on Churchill, and they were $1.50 for the regular ones and like $2, I think, for a hardback.
But they were both half off. So
yeah.
I think we got 2 books for $2.12 after tax there.
A lot of stuff was half off today.
So this was our first thrift store we went to. It's off of 44. There's not really any signs. It's called the Key Training Center. And yeah, pretty good little thrift store. We're gonna go check out some others. I think it was called Your Mother's Attic, and then there's some other places like that that are you know, churches and American Legion or something like that. So we'll take you around and show you what else you can find in this area. So we just popped over to Restoring Hope. It's a thrift store, and we are technically just outside of the Villages now. And I don't know, I think this one might be the American Legion. So we're gonna pop inside. Here's the front over here, and we'll show you the inside of this one.
Not a lot at this one for us. They had things that were close to what we're looking for, but not quite. But the prices here are pretty good. Ryan did find his Andy Williams Christmas record. He's been looking for a while. It was only $1, so that was pretty good.
At our third stop now, we are going into our mother's attic, and I'll show you the inside of that store. I'm not exactly sure where this one is, but there's supposed to be a couple like nice shops over here.
Right in the little ice cream thing. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. So we just stopped at our mother's attic. We're walking right across to another one, and it wasn't a dud, just nothing for us.
So after that, we went across to Adorn on Main, which is not a thrift store, but it's a boutique. It was really cute inside there. And then we went, and we are still over at the cafe right there, and we will be eating there. We just went outside to get the Liz a little bit of food, and we're gonna go back inside, and we'll show you the inside of that, what the meal looks like. It's a very cute place on the inside, and excited to see what the food's like. Looks awesome.
We're all done eating. We finished with sharing a salted caramel slice of cake. It was fantastic, and you can see right over here the little bakery that it came from. It was really good, great food, and it's adorable in there. One thing to know is it gets pretty busy, especially when all the snowbirds are here from the Villages. So you have to get a reservation, and if you don't have a reservation on those days, they're like, don't even try to get in because it gets so packed.
that place was pretty loaded. Once again, not tons of stuff we wanted. There was a lot of different china and stuff like that. So we found a whirly pop. That was $3, and then Maddie wanted this little pot, so that was $3. And then we found a painting, which was $4, but apparently it was half off, so we got it for $2. And that's what this one right here is. Really good deal. So left there spending $8, and I think we might be done. There might be one more. Sorry, we're getting a little late in the day. Sorry about this traffic coming by us. It's kind of loud.
Okay, so we didn't really do an intro or anything, but we did film a little bit of last week. We went up to the Villages. We did a little bit of thrifting, went to a couple of stores, went to a really good restaurant. And so we might be going back to the same restaurant. We will definitely be doing some more thrifting, but probably mostly different stores. So we're gonna film some of that and yeah, take you along with us, show you what it's like, and maybe find some more good stuff, because we found some really cool stuff last time. Got a $2 oil painting. That was really cool.
We're gonna put that footage in with this, so you'll get to see all of it as one. But yeah, in that one we got some stuff, and we'll maybe hit a couple of the same stores, but headed back up there. So
we are back at the Key Training Center, and we came here last time. It was the first thrift shop that we went to. We're gonna see what they have this time, if it's any different. So they open up at 9 o'clock, which is another reason why we're here first, is because they were kind of just the first ones to open.
up here in the Villages, there's definitely a lot of old golf clubs. And between the Goodwill and then there's just all these little thrift stores, you can find a lot of old clubs and wood clubs and stuff like that. And they're all reasonably priced, so that's something to check out. Okay, so for $10, you can either have the horse or this chair. Options.
We're back today at Restoring Hope. Once again, it's a week later. So we're gonna see what they have, if they have anything new, anything different. The inside has changed actually quite a bit. And so they have the inside area right over there that we were just in. And then they have the outside area right over here, just opened up. So gonna go check it out.
In this back door area that he was talking about right back here is their warehouse, but it is open to customers. This is where they had a gorgeous, really, really pretty mirror. I asked them last time, it was $2,200, but they weren't actually, it wasn't for sale. They're going to use it in one of their other warehouses, and I think it is still here. If it is, I'll show it to you. So in here there's like mirrors, and then straight ahead of me over here there's rugs, and then on the far side over there there's chairs and lights and pictures and stuff like that.
Headed to the next one.
Yeah, so we've actually done 3 now, and there's 3 that we did last time. We just finished up at your mom's attic. We did find some Christmas ornaments in there that are glass. I had them as a child on my family's tree, so we got those for
$3.
yeah, $3 a piece, and they're 6 glass ornaments that are colored balls, and then they're made, handmade, I think, or made in New Mexico. So we got those. And now we are walking down to, I think it's called Bargains and Blessings.
Right up there. You can see it.
This is also right behind us, is where we ate last time when we were here. We might be eating there again. I think Maddie said that earlier. So we're walking down to Bargains and Blessings. And then later today, there might be another one or two we didn't go to. We might hit up a Goodwill or something like that. So we'll go see what Bargains and Blessing has to offer. Salad does look pretty. I just like the bowl they put it into.
All right, so we finished up eating. Food was super good, as always. We got a little bit of different stuff, so you guys will be able to see that. And kids talking in the back. And now we are going to an antique mall, which is right by here, where we just were. It's just a few miles down the road, right?
Yeah. there's a lot of cool stuff through here. It's pretty full, keeps going in lots of different directions. This one's an antique store, and that's what we find more so. Antique shops know what they have and charge what they have, and thrift stores sometimes don't really know what they have. And we're not trying to take advantage, but like it's more like cost effective, or you know, you go on the hunt and you can find some really good deals in there. Whereas when you come in something like this, they know what they have, and so then they charge. There are still some good prices in here, but I mean, you're paying a lot more than what you would elsewhere.
Just pulled out of the antique mall. They have a ton of really cool stuff there. There's a whole bunch of booths. Prices are a little bit more expensive than the other thrift shops, so you know, keep that in mind. But if you are looking for something in particular, with the vast variety that they had there, they will probably have what you're looking for, or at least something like what you're looking for. We're gonna go head over to the Villages now. That's our next stop, and then I think we're going home. Well, we have wrapped up at the Villages. Didn't do a ton here as far as like shopping and everything goes. Did get a Starbucks, and we are going to be headed back home. So that's the end of it, but maybe we'll do a little thrift haul and show you guys what all we got. We got some really cool stuff, some really great deals, and definitely recommend going out to some of those thrift shops. We thought they were pretty good.
Yeah, didn't make it to Goodwill, and there's a couple Goodwills up here as well.
There's some garden shops
There's
too,
another garden shop. Obviously, I mean, we could keep coming back and showing you more stuff, but like Goodwill, just because there's people up here that are older, and whether they pass or they people are going, you know, and then they're downsizing from the family, or people are just straight up downsizing. There's a lot of antiques and nice pottery and china and stuff like that you can get.
Collectible items.
Yeah, even
just
books
in
and stuff
general,
like
yeah.
that. So definitely a place that if you are in the area and look into or live nearby, this is a good place to come thrift.
Okay, so I'm gonna take you around and I'm gonna show you all of the stuff we got thrifting. So we found this super awesome oil painting for $25. I saw it both weekends. I went back and I got it the next weekend, but also found that for $1. And we're gonna go through and we're gonna keep collecting stuff, and we're gonna create a gallery wall over here in our living room. Actually, the week before that we were at the thrift shop, they had an entire set of these for just $25, and I ended up not getting it, which I kind of regret doing, but I was still luckily able to get a couple of pieces. So those are over here in the coffee bar. So also over here in the coffee bar area, we have this blue Delftware. We've seen it on vacation before, but obviously for tourists it costs a lot more than we paid. We only paid, what, $1 or $2 for this? Like super, super inexpensive, and we're gonna get a lot of use out of it. Also spending just like $1 because they had a whole bunch of super inexpensive stuff, and quite a few of the thrift shops had further discounts, so like something was $25, additional half off. Just some really good deals. I went ahead and got this piece of crystal, hand cut in Scotland, and so that is over here, and I think it looks super cute. So for example, this lamp was an additional half off. It was $12, it ended up being $6. Few minor dings, could definitely use a new lampshade. It's a little bit screwed up, but great base, super big, and I think it'll clean up really nice. So I have this basket next to the oil lamp, actually one of the most expensive things that we ended up buying, but I have the matching one over in the entryway, and it was only $2, which was a really good price. Sometimes the pricing at thrift shops can get a little bit interesting. Some of the baskets I only spent $1, $2 on, and then there was like a bread basket that I was gonna get, but it was $12, and it's just kind of interesting because on Amazon you can get it for a lot less than that. So don't always really know where they're coming from with the prices. They also had some pre-marked things from Target that were $3, but they were reselling for $8. So you never really know, it gets a little interesting. This might be my favorite find yet. This was only $2, really beautiful oil painting, love the frame. Few minor issues with it and some cracking, but it's really beautiful. Okay, so overall we found a lot of really cool stuff, and definitely think if you are in the area, it is worth checking out some of those thrift shops. If not all of them, just check out a couple of them. They have some really amazing stuff, some really great deals, and if you dig through, you can find some really interesting stuff, maybe even something that you've been looking for. We have heard that in Sarasota, there's also some really good thrift shops. So if you're interested in this, we might come out with another video about thrifting in Sarasota, continue to grow our collection a little bit, maybe find some more oil paintings because we found some really cool ones,